I thought this day wouldn't come, but seems like Sweety's finally going to have her kids. Her babies are sitting a little bit lower. Her ligaments are gone. And that udder has popped. Look at that udder. Oh, she's going to have lots of milk. So it's nice and tight. So she'll be kidding at some point in the next 24 hours. Well, Sweety got right down to business. Looks like she was all over the place in here. But we were only gone about 2 hours. She got 3 out. Probably done at this point. Because they're half licked off. Really pretty babies. I haven't checked gender or anything. I literally just opened the barn door, came in, and this is what I found. Some of them were already trying to nurse on her because she was standing over them. She seems maybe a little bit weak on her legs trying to step over. Either that or she was just trying not to step on them. She had 3. I guess my estimates this year were off because I was used to having skinny goats, and these guys are carrying some weight this year.
Oh, some new ones.
Looks like we've got 2 brown girls, which is nice. Actually, she looks kind of red. I love red. I'm a sucker for redheads. I'll find out later of the last one, but they're strong. They're healthy. She did really good. You pulled off a whole lot in under 2 hours, didn't you? Hard work. Got to fuel up again. Oh, I should get to cleaning them up a little bit, clean up their umbilical cords, pick up some of the mess. Good girl, Sweety. Goodness, when you get down to it, you get down to it. So I moved the babies out, Tinies and Pumpkins, and they're not quite sure yet. One of Pumpkins is with her, and Tiny fed one of her babies. Look at the herd. They're all the way over there. My babies are over here. But they've been with their mamas long enough that they know each other's calls. See? Tiny listened and came for her babies. Need some comfort outside in the big world for the first time. Pumpkin, you need to collect your other baby. Call your bubbies. Now I dosed all the mamas in the barn with a med called Silence. It's a pour-on. You pour it down the spine. That's why Pumpkin's looking a little bit wet on her back. What it does is it takes care of lice and mites. I found in my herd, if I don't treat for that right after birth, the moms get an outbreak. Because birth is stressful and it strains their system. And then if I don't treat the mamas, the babies will get it after disbudding, so. Pumpkin, you got another baby to have. Collect your other baby, Pumpkin. I'll get sorted out soon. Yeah, I saw you, Millie. You were sneaking around to go in the barn. I saw that. The wind was blowing the door. Door doesn't latch from this side. So I'll keep an eye on these guys today. The kids are definitely ready to be out. The weather is warm. I know this little black one here is shivering, but that's just because it doesn't know what's going on. It's a little scared. But I will be watching the herd. We're out every 2 hours anyways to feed the one baby and now to check on Sweety's kids. So yeah. We'll make sure everybody's good. And if the weather turns and it gets cold, we'll bring them in. It's about time they experience the wide world. And the herd needs to get to know them. Oh, now the baby's getting over to Pumpkin. Close. Yeah, there we go. Pumpkin found her baby. Yeah, you found your baby pumpkin. Good girl. Such good mamas. Took a little training, but they got there. So we moved Cinnamon and her kids in here with Milky because Sweety was getting pretty territorial with her new little ones and was bunting Cinnamon's. We're still milking Cinnamon out once every day. Mabel, the dog, gets it. Those kids just are not doing enough to drain her. She's such a good producer. There they go. Cinnamon. Learn to get along. But I think the Cinnamon's kids will enjoy playing with other kids. These guys will sort out their differences fairly quickly. And then we have Sweety and her little puppies. These guys are so strong. They're getting up and drinking on their own. Sweety's been a really good mom. And she's also a good producer. I had to milk out... I had all 3 babies on one side, so I had to milk out a little bit on the other side just to make it even. Just as much as the babies ate. And it was thick yellow colostrum, just like it's supposed to be. These guys are going to do so well. Gonna take off like a herd of turtles. But yeah, she was just being a little aggressive and overprotective of her babies, so she's got the stall to herself now. And that's just fine. She's doing a fine job. Oh, and this little one's a boy. So the 2 brown ones are girls, the dark one's a boy. So I have 2 more girls than boys so far this year. And then the next goat stick kid won't be till April. So we'll see if I get more girls than boys then as well. Such good babies, getting right up on the teats. Look at that. Good girl. So yeah, even though the weather's nice, these guys are going to stay in the barn for probably till next week. Maybe late next week. We'll see. We'll keep close eye on the weather. We want to make sure that they're well bonded with mama. They're drinking well. They're thriving. They've been disbudded. Everybody has to be good before they go outside.